Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to episode 6 of Slay Went to Play. So in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the spear infantry. Now, this is the first standard infantry that I'm going to be taking a look at. So, in terms of stats, we have 100 health, which is normal. 23 armor base, it's pretty decent. 76 speed, so movement speed is certainly not good. And 17 plus 1 population, so not too bad for infantry. So for equipment, we have the long spear, and I would never recommend this option because, there might be a case in which you could maybe justify it if you know they're going to go all cav, but you basically are never going to use this option. This is a skirmish tool, and also they have the strong shield, which also, again, has literally no purpose. I wouldn't even use it as a skirmish. Like, this is probably the most useless ability in this entire game, at least the captain. So your only option for this, the first slot, is improved armor. Like, there's no other way to go. So always improved armor, no change there. Unless there's some really extreme case in which they're going like all cataphracts or something. But there's no way you can really expect that. So in terms of secondary equipment, we have the longsword, does 73 damage. It's not bad at all. We have the mace. I really like this one. So decent swing speed, decent length, decent blunt damage, good against all opponents. Now, against the Sturgians, it's a pretty good go-to because you can't really damage the Varyags with the sword. It doesn't do enough against the armor. So if they're going high quantities of Varyags, you go with the mace. If you know they're going to go with, warriors or berserks, then I would go with the longsword. Now, they also have the throwing spear option, and you definitely don't want to count this one out either. So I think all three options here are certainly viable, right? So the throwing spears do about 60 or 70 damage on a hit to the chest, maybe even 80 if they have very low armor, and it's a one hit to the head. So really good damage, and you get two of them. The problem with the throwing spears, though, is that you have to be standing still or your guys will hit each other back of the head, and they legitimately kill each other in like one hit. So if you can stand there against something like berserkers, you can actually wipe out half of their squad with just throwing spears. However, if you go with throwing spears, you only have a spear left as your melee weapon, which is fine in mass numbers. It's not a big deal, actually. If they all use the short spear, it really does work. It's not the worst thing you'll see. But something to consider. So if you're going to throw your spears and get to a melee fight, you may want to go. It's something to consider that you might want to stray away from, right? Because you're just not going to have the firepower you would with a sword or a mace. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pop into some warm-up here and see if I can get some nice throwing spear shots here. But yeah, I personally, well, it's already over, but I personally enjoy the throwing spears the most. I think it's one of the most technical to use, to say the least, but I'm deciding if I don't really feel like going the sword this round, but I'm considering the mace or the throwing spear. Looks like I'm gonna go ahead and go with the mace, just because I want to be able to deal with all kinds of infantry. Unfortunately, we don't have very many infantry, so I kind of just need an all-purpose tool. I can't just go throwing spears because we already have literally 2 cav archers and 2 archers, so we don't need the range. I just need to go in and deal a lot of damage. So with your standard infantry play, generally you're going to try and take the front, not die obviously, just randomly running in. So I got a backup here already. I'm already too far forwards, and I don't really want to take an engagement. Like, if these guys keep moving up, I'm going to shield wall right now just because they have archers, but if they keep moving up, this will be a problem. Like, I don't want to take this fight. Spear infantry will do okay against most infantry, but they're not really exceptional in any category because they don't really have any high damage options per se, and their armor is weaker than most. So out of all infantry, obviously, I think they're one of the best against cav and spear infantry, but against other infantry, they are a bit lacking. So it's something to consider. I'm just going to keep camping here. Nothing too crazy. And I will try and move and see, this is something I can do. is I'm going to get behind the AI here and hopefully get them to spin around so I can start landing archer shots. And this is a trick you can do if you have some downtime and there's nothing really to do. Get guys to spin around like this. Yeah, so I'm just going to try and run away now. Nice, so just keep kiting them around. Don't know what he's paying attention to. I'll give him a little whack there, but... yeah, so just keep standing here, just kind of chilling. And I don't really want to take a fight, but I will keep spinning around and wasting their time. So I guess I need to come in. Well, I really don't want to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and try and get around. Don't really want to take a fight here. So I'm just going to go get some kills here and then just kind of run. This isn't really worth it. Nice, get the kill there. Shield wall here. Now I'm going to go ahead and charge because I'm singling these guys out by a lot, so these will be some free kills to pick up. Always appreciated. Gotta help out the archers here if possible. We are suffering some losses, so actually I'm gonna have to abandon them, which I really didn't want to do, but I will go ahead and go for these archers now. Let's see if I can kill a couple of these guys. Nice, so I'm gonna get the kill here. Just don't even really need to worry about shield wall. I just need to try and kill these archers. Nice, so I can do really well against these horses, obviously, even with the mace, it's all good. Unfortunately, I really don't have a choice, I gotta take B, so go ahead and just take B right now. Situation, it could be winnable. It certainly could be winnable. But I need to go attack this archer. Nice. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get the kill there. I can appreciate that. And I will hold the point for now. I'm not really going to shield wall. Don't really care. And when they show up, I am going to... I'm going to charge them. I'm not going to camp here entirely. I will always contest that. Just sit here in a line. Hold the point. Are there any archers I can save or anything? Yeah, I don't really need to hold the point. I don't really care. I need to try and see if I can save some stragglers here, wherever they may be. I don't know where they are, but the point's not really an issue. It's more so protecting the few guys that I have left, because I don't want to get into some fight where I'm kind of alone and don't really have too good options. I will take this bow. I gotta drop the mace actually, but so I can pick up the bow here. What am I have too much of something? I don't understand. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and charge here. Pick up the kills. I like this. Mass spears will prove effective. Just keep picking up the kills here. Just keep hitting him with his mace. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. That's a really good cleanup there. Pretty solid. And yeah, only one guy left. So as you can see, really good first round. And I had to let my guys die. I really didn't like that I had to do that, but the problem is, it's just these random fights where, like, they're already getting mobbed, there's like 5 left, so basically all that's going to happen is I'm going to run into the mob and I'm going to die too. So I played it safe and just kind of kept picking off straggler troops, and that's a lot of the time that's kind of how you have to play spear infantry, because again, like I said, you don't really excel against any kinds of infantry. It's not really a thing. So you kind of have to play it safe and utilize your range with your spears, obviously. And their mace is very impressive. So that is the one redeeming quality in terms of melee. You have some of the highest anti-armor damage output for any kind of infantry, so that's always appreciated. But again, armor is a lot less than most infantry. Damage output is a lot less than most infantry. Numbers are maybe one more, so you got to play careful. It's not like a standard infantry play per se. So I'm going to go ahead and shield wall here, and now I'm going to back out now, again, just because I can't really, I don't really have anything to gain from this except some arrows in the back of my head. So I will hold this line now. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this flank over here and hold right here. They went pretty good quantity of range, and I'm hoping they don't charge me. This would certainly be a problem. So this is the part where I'm gonna go start manipulating them again and running in, and I'm gonna start diverting their archer fire, diverting them all, and hopefully our archers can land some shots here. This is what we want to see. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep getting followed, but I am faster than them, so it's something we can certainly take advantage of. Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep holding here, and I will fight them if it's necessary. Keep turning their backs, keep getting some stabs here. I'm winning this. Just keep swinging. Nice, I lost one. That's fine. It's all good. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess I really don't have a choice here. I really want to move, but there's no incentive to at the moment, so not really losing any guys here. Shields are very big on these infantry. They're actually probably doing more damage to themselves than they are to me. So yeah, their shields are very impressive, so that's something you can take advantage of. Yeah, so I really do want to charge at some point. Yeah, nice. Good one there. Keep holding here. I don't want to hold, but I will lose this fight. I'm going to need assistance, or I'm just going to die, so... I normally would advise against this, but... Yeah, I just... Our cav archers really are not being helpful here. So, I'm just going to try and run them out of arrows at this point. Just abuse my shield size. Morale's not an issue. And if we do get some cav archers floating on the sides, I will advance. I will take advantage. Alright. So, now I'm going to fight. I feel like this is a good time. So I'm going to go ahead and charge now. Get the maces up. Take advantage of the situation here, and I may not win. I'm probably not going to win, just because there's just too many of them, and again, I can't really go toe-to-toe with too many infantry, so something to consider here. But yeah, I died there, and my infantry did kind of crappy, but I just took so much damage from arrows, and these cav archers over here, for instance, they really weren't doing a whole lot, so... It is unfortunate, but that is kind of what happened. So, a pretty poor round, but we should be able to clean it up. Let's see why not. Cav archers are doing their job more or less. So, I mean, it wasn't the worst round. I held the point, and I didn't let the infantry advance. So, it's not bad, I guess. And I can get some more picks here and kind of boost my kills. So, yeah, not too bad of a round, I must say. Cav archers did their job, and yeah, I mean, I think I got 11 kills, so pretty mediocre, but I was able to hold the point and do a good job for my team. So I always ask myself, well, what can I do for my team? Always gotta ask yourself that question. So I will switch it up a bit this round. I am gonna go ahead, and this is probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna go with throwing spears, and I want to hopefully show the effectiveness I have against archers, hopefully. Now, I'm really lucky they went all cav here. This is a good time. I can appreciate this. So I'm gonna go C, and this is a great place for infantry. It's tight quarters, and I'm also spear infantry. So I would love if they would run straight into my spears. It's something we can always appreciate. So. Didn't know what the throwing spears, by the way. I'm sure most people know, but just hit X, and X switches out of throwing and stabbing mode, so it's something if you didn't know, but... Go ahead and just go around C here, and... I mean, I can go anywhere I want, basically. The cavalry are running everywhere, so my position's kind of irrelevant. I'm just going to go take some points and then probably get to the middle so I can start providing some cab support. Yeah, I got to get in the middle. Yeah, we're actually losing so many archers. And again, those archers were not going to do anything for us. So, like, if they're going to go all cav, your archers are going to die. I mean, that's kind of what you get for when you go all cav, right? Like, you're going to play off of that. So, let's see if I can start. I gotta take advantage of this situation here. Forming a shield wall now, and I'm gonna go and kill these archers. Now, these throwing spears are going to do super good against these archers. If I can actually land one. So I'm going to allow my men to start throwing them. And as you can see, 112 damage for a throwing spear. I mean, that's insane, right? Like, that's pretty nuts. Yeah, so now I'm just going to go ahead and charge them. And hold fire. And now I'm just going to get in the line and just finish the job here. And they just have these axes, so I'm going to clean up real nice here. So that's a good job there. So I killed the archers. Now my cavalry are in a pretty good situation on my team. So, and these Drunsnik men, like, what can they do? Spear infantry are just going to be dominant here. As long as I can keep them together. The grouping does matter a lot, I will say. So let's see if I can go uphill and just keep getting some random hits here. Get to kill some more raiders. Yeah, I can just keep kind of running around. I am going to lose by points, though, actually, if I'm not careful. That's kind of what they're going for, so I will take the point. That's something I'm going to do. I just need enough points to where we don't entirely lose the game. And I'm actually going to start moving my men towards C, just because if it goes to C, I'm obviously going to have a problem, so... Okay, yeah, I went C. I kind of saw this happening as a serious problem, so... Get this line more organized. This is kind of a disaster, but... Let's get some stabs in here. Tell my men to follow me. If I can just get some more stabs here on the raiders, it should be pretty effective. I'm going to tell my men to start going to C now. And I'm just going to keep stalking. Yeah, I probably should refresh a new horse, to be honest, but... also tell my men to throw spears if they want to. So yeah, you know... Their cav just isn't very good, right? Like, I can do some serious exploits here. So, I'm fine with the results here so far. My men really need to get up here. It certainly is winnable. I gotta play my cards right, but... Nice. Just keep fighting here, and... I'll tell my men to fire, I really don't care. I just need to take the point here. Just kill these raiders, man. Show them what's up. It's fine. Don't really care. Just gonna keep going here. He's banking on me not making it to the point, but I'm obviously gonna make it there, so... Yeah, this plan didn't work out too well for them. Let's see if I can actually get a hit here on something. Not gonna get a hit there. I'm gonna lose my horse. I'm gonna go ahead and just charge my infantry. Because holding the point does not matter. Again, I will keep saying this. Don't hold the point and just do nothing. If you charge the cav, they'll actually go for spear kills. They'll actually do damage. Don't camp the point because they just will refuse to swing and you'll get killed by lances over and over and over again. But yeah, this is going to be a cleanup. One less guy left. And as you can see, the spear infantry, when they do face a whole horse army, absolutely dominate them. So yeah, really fun infantry. Can't play them traditionally because they lose to most other infantry, but if you can, you know, pick some kills off on the side and play your anti-cav role, you're going to have really great success, and I would recommend them. They're kind of the core of the infantry army for really the only infantry option for Crusade. That's about it for this episode. See you guys next time.